Hi everyone, welcome to my vlog. This is my life because guess what? This is my life. All right, let's start off with, if you use red or purple eyeshadow, I'm gonna tell you ahead of time, it stains your eyelids. So tomorrow I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna scrub the heck out of my eyes and pray I don't get soap in my eyes. Okay, because I'm too lazy to take a shower tonight, but I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I'm going to take my shower tomorrow. All right, so what am I going to talk about today? I'm getting blinded by my light here, but I needed it on me because the app I'm using doesn't have a flash in the front, so we're working with my light that's connected to my cell phone. Anyways, let's start talking about something that occurred tonight that has been an ongoing issue. And an ongoing issue of people that don't know how to do their job, toxic people, narcissistic people, people need to mind their own damn business. All right, so my daughter gave birth in January, the end of January. She gave birth, and the father is going for custody and everything of her son. And his mother is not even on the court case. So she's always at court, running her mouth to my daughter's lawyer, Brian Dagnan, whatever the hell you pronounce it. He's a Batavia, New York attorney, very useless. She's talking to my daughter's lawyer, talking to her son's lawyer, which you're not on the case. You're not to be talking to anybody's lawyer, especially my daughter's lawyer. So this has been going on for months in court. And it just keeps getting dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged. And the mother is Laura Summers, and her son is Dominic Summers. And they act like the shit don't stink, but they're trailer trash. They look like something that walked out of the trailer park when they come into court. Like, seriously. Dress presentable. Well, anyway, she runs her mouth to my daughter's lawyer. And then the lawyer goes back at my daughter, bitching and whatnot, trying to tell my daughter that she can't do certain things. Like, my daughter will take pictures of her son at visitations, and, like a normal parent, you're going to post him on your social media, and that's her son, came out of her cooch, so she's able to do what she wants. I mean, they post him on their social media. Why can't my daughter, who gave birth to him, post her child on her social media? So he was trying to tell her that she can't be doing that. And why would she do that? That's hilarious. You can't tell somebody what they can and cannot do when it comes to their children. She has custody. She still has parental rights to her child. And Laura Summers, the toxic, narcissistic whale of a mother to Dominic Summers, she's got a big mouth. Like, she's a keyboard warrior. She can say shit on her cell phone, but the minute you confront her ass, she cries. She's got to whine. She's got to get attention. Last time we were at court, my husband called her out for what she had messaged my husband, thinking it was me that she was talking to. And he didn't say anything vulgar to her. He just told her straight out, if you have something to say, you can say it to my face. She went off and told the lawyers, who she's not even supposed to be talking to, saying that my husband called her a 4-letter word. What 4-letter word? Last I checked, whale is 5, but he didn't say that word. So her son, Dominic Summers, had a little tantrum saying he was going to call the cops, which he never did. They're all talk, no action. They're cop callers, And of course that got brought into the courtroom that, oh, we were starting drama. We were starting drama. Oh, how are we starting drama when my husband just told the whale that if she had something to say to him, say it to his face. Don't be saying it through a cell phone. You know, if you want to be big and bad, say it face to face. So they had to whine about it and, you know, get Dominic his pity party because, you know, we were causing drama when nobody said a damn thing to this woman. Seriously, nobody said anything to this woman. The only thing that was said is that if you have something to say it to my face. But they're drama-seeking people. They need their pity party. Okay, so my daughter has her visitations at a public library. A public library. Remember that. It's a public library. Who can go to a public library? Anybody can go to a public library. So my daughter, who is like me, does not like riding a bus by herself. She has her boyfriend come with her to the visitation, which is at a public place, at a library. So the lawyer's trying to tell her, well, you can't have your boyfriend there. Well, he can be there. It's a public library. Maybe he can't be at like right next to her, but he can be in that damn library. It's a public place. You can't tell somebody they can't be in a library. And when my daughter has her visitations, Laura Summers, she's there supervising. And this woman causes so much drama with my daughter. Like, grow the fuck up. She's younger than me. That's the sad part. This woman's younger than me, and she acts like a freaking toddler. She'll sit there and record my daughter, and she'll just talk shit. And then she's got her kids with her, which, if my daughter's not allowed to have her boyfriend with her, then why does she got her little brats with her? And she's letting the kids do whatever they want. She's yelling at her kids. She's cursing at her kids. This woman needs to be investigated herself. But, you know, CPS has been notified of what kind of person she is, and they don't do shit about her. But yeah, she's allowed to do that. And she'll sit there and record my daughter. And then she goes off and she's telling my daughter's lawyer everything that goes on, telling her son's lawyer everything that goes on. Like it's any of her business to be talking to any of those lawyers. And those lawyers actually listening to her. What school did you go to get your law degree, okay?
Clown college.
Like my husband just said, clown college. You're not supposed to be associated with anybody that's not involved with the case. No outsiders are to be talking. It's not like it's a trial where they're on stand being spoken to. So, Brian Dagnan, I think that's how you pronounce this guy's name, really needs to maybe go back to college and learn how to do his damn job because he's the worst fucking lawyer I have ever came across. Bad enough, Dominic's lawyer was a lawyer I had, which technically he should not be the lawyer on my daughter's case because he was the lawyer I had that screwed me over when it came to custody with my children. So technically he should not be on that court case because that's conflict of interest. And that's Ed Martin. I saw that man first time I went into court and I freaking said, "You're still alive?" I don't know if he heard me, but I'm surprised the guy's still alive. And don't get me started on Judge Church. Judge Church. Seriously, that county needs their old judge back. Judge Punch that they had. We need him back. I didn't like that judge, but we need him back. Because Judge Church, he needs to get the rod out of his ass or maybe get some tapioca pudding, go watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and go to bed. Because the man can't even do his job because he's listening to people that aren't even on the case. I mean, if you want to do that, then how about I speak up on this? Because I got a lot to say about the Summers family. So we got my daughter's lawyer that is talking to Dominic's mother, who the lawyer's actually supposed to be going up against Dominic, and being my daughter's attorney. He's going off to his mother, chit-chatting with her like you're all buddies. What are you guys, gonna go out for fucking coffee after court? This whole court case is nothing but a fucking circus. Seriously, it's a fucking circus. I mean, I haven't been to a circus in a very long time, but it seems like when I went to court, it was like I was going to a fucking circus. And then my daughter's lawyer is saying that, oh, well, you can't bring your crew with you, because, they just start trouble. Then Laura doesn't need to be there because she's a drama queen. She started a GoFundMe account for her sons to get people to give her money so her kids could ride their dirt bikes in a race. Well, maybe go get a damn job. Then your kids can ride their dirt bikes in a race. Why does everybody else have to pay it? People have other things that they could donate to. Churches, food banks. Only idiots are going to donate to some rando for their kid to ride a stupid dirt bike. Don't get me started on the dirt bike. Don't get me started on the dirt bike because, it's going to... All right, so my grandson is in Laura's household because my daughter right now doesn't have proper housing. She's working on that she's hopefully working on that right now. And not too long ago, I don't know what date it was because my daughter sent me a video. They had brought my grandson. Now remember, my grandson was born January 28th. Okay? We just started June. They took my grandson to the place where they're doing the dirt bike racing. His stroller was right near the track where that gasoline smell is, where all that loud noise is. He's got tiny little ears that are still developing. His hearing is still developing, and you got that little baby in a stroller that you're not paying attention to, because in that video, Laura was just playing with her phone while the baby's in a stroller, had a blanket covering him and everything, ignoring this child, while dirt bikes are revving right by him. Those fumes are right by him, and they wonder why the child has a breathing problem. Now, is that parenting? Is that any type of parenting right there? Having I believe it's January, February, March, okay, 4-month-old. Having a 4-month-old that close to a dirt bike track with probably 100 dirt bikes out there, and I'm probably highballing it, but a lot of damn dirt bikes. Going around in circles like a bunch of idiots, going around in circles, people that think that, they're great dirt bike riders, which I didn't see anything great about it. And that little boy is forced to have to listen to that. Probably crying in his stroller because the noise is bothering his ears, like any baby would. So she thinks she's so perfect? You're the perfect parent? Okay, you're the perfect parent. You got a son that's a crackhead. We know he smokes that, he snorts that powder stuff too. That was brought up in court too, that they need to be drug tested. And when I had a custody case, I got drug tested, and the only thing that came up was prescription medication. Dominic needs to be tested because we know he's going to come up dirty. He's a drug addict. And yet, the courts are listening to that side. That side. The trailer park team. instead of the actual side that knows how to take care of a child. When the father's supposed to be watching his kid, he's ramming the streets with his druggies. Or he's running around with his little girlfriend. Well, who's watching the baby then? Nice parenting. And I don't know how the living situation is now, but the girlfriend moved into the house with Dominic, his mom, his dad, his brother, and his sister, and they got a small-ass apartment, okay? So this is how that worked out. Dominic and Sheila Gerslin got his sister's room. The sister was sleeping in her parents' room, while the son, his brother, sleeps in the living room. It's a 2-bedroom apartment for the mother, the father, Dominic, his girlfriend, the, street tramp, his sister, and his brother. And CPS thinks that's okay. 6 people in a 2-bedroom. Where's the baby sleeping? Because my grandson makes 7. But he's a baby, so he's smaller. But where's he sleeping? Wherever you push his bassinet? Now, tell me. You got the son sleeping in a living room. The daughter sleeping in your room with you and her and her husband. Dominic and his girlfriend in the daughter's room. And then Elijah wherever they my grandson, wherever they have him. In a 2-bedroom. I had a 3-bedroom and they told me once that was too small for us. There was 5 of us. Yeah. So, the lawyer thinks he can run his mouth, Brian Dagnan, whatever the hell his last name is, thinks he can run his mouth, talk shit about people behind their back. My husband called him up and gave him a piece of his mind. You want to talk shit about my husband's going to talk shit to you. He has no right to be saying anything about us.
I'll do
behind.
it to your face.
Yeah, my husband said he'll. Well, my husband said he'll do it to his face. That courthouse is a freaking circus. It's a circus. Judge Church don't know what the fuck he's doing. The guy needs to retire. Ed Martin, Dominic's lawyer, my old lawyer that screwed me over, needs to get off he shouldn't even be on the case because it's conflict of interest. Brian Degnan needs to learn how to do his goddamn job because he's like the most pathetic lawyer I've ever seen. He doesn't listen worth shit. Like, my daughter has to take public transportation to her visitations because her visitations are in a different town. And the bus stops running at 5 o'clock. So they wanted her visitation to be 5 to 7. So my daughter's got to get out there early so she can get her 5 o'clock, get there by 5 o'clock. And then try to figure out how the hell she's getting back home. So she wants it changed to 2 to 4 so she can get transportation. But no, they want to try 3 to 5. The buses stop running at 5. They obviously don't know how to listen. I mean, clean the shit out of your ears because you need to learn to listen. And Laura Summers, she needs to shut her damn fucking trap. I don't like that woman at all. I don't like her family. I don't like any of them, okay? They act like they're high and mighty, but like I said, They're the trailer park team. Okay? And Dominic Summers needs to be freaking drug tested. Seriously. And he's a little whiny little bitch boy, too. Like, maybe if you kept your dick in your fucking pants, you wouldn't have a kid. I say the same thing about my daughter. You know, if you would have kept your legs together, you wouldn't have got pregnant. But, you know, it takes two to tango. What was that?
Yeah, if he wants to fucking see me, by all means, he can come see me. I thought he was going to see me outside the court. I was waiting.
Right? Yeah, Dominic Summers, he's all talk. Like, a couple months ago, he said he was going to come out to our city and fight us. And, you know, we're still sitting back waiting. People need to stop threatening us with a good time because we're sitting here waiting. I mean, we're waiting for somebody to show up that said they were going to be here in 2023. I still haven't seen them. And then he said after the last court date that he was going to meet him outside.
I was waiting.
They hid their asses in the freaking courthouse until we left. But what happened is I was still there because my husband was picking up my daughter's stuff from her dad's house. So you really didn't get rid of us. My daughter's lawyer's a joke. The judge is a joke. The other lawyer's a joke. And none of them know how to do their damn job. They don't. It's pathetic. Now tell me. What's wrong with a mother posting pictures or videos of her child that she's proud of on her social media? That's friends only. What's wrong with having somebody come with her on public transportation because she does not want to ride a bus by herself? To go to a public library. Public library. I mean, hell, if I want to show up, I can show up. You can't tell me no. What could do? Tell me I can't be in the library? Try. It's a library. Anybody can be there. And then trying to tell her who can and cannot be in the courtroom, but yet Laura Summers is in the courtroom. And she's whispering to everybody about things, and you're not even on the damn case, woman. Just shut it. Zip it. God. I can't stand that family. I can't. I warned my daughter not to get involved, and unfortunately it happened, but I wish nothing but karma on that other family. That's all I gotta say. I wish nothing but karma on them. It's gonna eventually, one of these days, something's gonna kick them right in the ass, and they'll get what they deserve. I know a lot of people that are getting what they deserve. But that'll be another video. So I'm going to let everybody go before I get the idea of doing the other video. And I know my husband might get involved in that other video. I'm going to let y'all go. So, bye for now. Good night, good day, good evening. I don't know where you're all at.